Hey guys, welcome back. So as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking PlayStation 1 today, and this is going to be a PlayStation 1 Pickups video, update to the collection. I've not done one of these since earlier in the year, and I spent most of the summer just playing my games on all my consoles and just having a lot of fun with them. So I've only picked up 4 new games for the collection, but they're all good games, and they're all games I've really been enjoying playing a lot lately. So without further ado, let's just get straight to it, shall we? So the first game is an absolute arcade classic, and that is the fantastic Time Crisis. And this one is the retail Black Label edition instead of the one that you always see, which is the one that's bundled with the G-Con 45 light gun. So really happy to get one of these. I was waiting until I could get one. One came up a few months ago. I missed out on it, unfortunately, so then I had to wait a bit more, but I was determined to get a Black Label copy, and it's in really nice condition. It's got the point blank demo as well, which is fantastic. It's got a little leaflet with some games on it, lovely. Nice big thick manual, as they used to always be. So yeah, it's great. I've been playing it a lot, of course, because you know it's a. Oh, and the case is falling apart. That's not a good start. Right, what's happening there? The cat's never done that before. Right, there we go. Yeah, so it's a great game. Really enjoying playing it. I've got a G-Con 45 light gun so I can play it properly. With the footage you're seeing on screen, unfortunately with the way I capture footage through a DVD recorder, it won't allow the signal from the gun for some reason, so you have to use the D-pad. And trust me, using the controller for this is very, very difficult. It only has digital, it doesn't have analog options. And I found the hardest thing, or two hardest things. One, use the square button to do the pedal, X button to shoot. So trying to not balance your thumb like that to hold the pedal down and use the bottom of your thumb to fire is really, really hard. You've got all those buttons on the controller. Why wouldn't they allow you to use the shoulder button? You can't even change it in the configuration. I don't understand that. A shoulder button for pedal would have made so much more sense. And then on top of that, the little square that you get as a reticle, it's so twitchy because it's, I assume because it's digital, not analog. But you touch it and it just shoots left and right. You can't be accurate. So you have to try and really work with it. It's really difficult. When I usually play Die Hard Trilogy, I usually play Die Hard 2, and I always play with D-pad because I can't get on with the light gun. It just doesn't feel right with that game. But the D-pad feels great, and it's a big reticle, and you can roll the D-pad and it'll move it around smoothly, and you can get good accuracy. But this game, not so much. It still looks fantastic, and it's still got the great music in it. And you know, I would highly recommend getting a G-Con 45 because you want the full experience. But normally, when I'm not capturing footage for a video like this, I would play it with the G-Con 45. And then I would use the DualShock controller as my pedal, because unfortunately I can't find a pedal that works with G-Con 45. If you do know of one, please let me know. I know that back in the day when this game came out, my best mate had it, and he had a G-Con 45, and I might be confused, he may have had 2 guns. I'm pretty certain he only had the G-Con 45 and he had a pedal. So there must have been a pedal that worked with it, or he had a different gun as well, and that was what he was using, I don't know. Memory's a funny thing like that. But if there's a pedal that works with the 45, please let me know, because it's all right using the DualShock, but the DualShock tends to move across the floor quite a lot when you're pushing on the buttons. But you know, at least it gives you that kind of Time Crisis experience. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. It's great. I've got to the boss. I haven't defeated him yet. I've done it in the past, so I will do it. I've just got to keep practicing. And I'm getting more and more accurate the more I play it as well. It's just fantastic. And I actually forgot until last night, it's got a special mode as well, which is something that I need to get into as well, which is, I think I'm assuming that's a PlayStation exclusive thing they designed, which is just a few different levels. So yeah, great game. Next one I picked up, to follow on from that, I had to grab this because I absolutely love it. Time Crisis Project Titan. So this is the PlayStation only version that they made, exclusive game for PS1. It's great. I say all complete with the manual, very nice shape. It's fantastic. It's got beautiful graphics. You can definitely see the upgrade just making it for the console instead of doing an arcade port. It looks really, really good. It's got some great music, great sound effects. Again though, trying to play with the controller is a nightmare. You can use analog on this one, and I tried to use analog thinking, oh, it'd be great. Now, I've done Die Hard Trilogy 2 before using analog, and it's absolutely awful. It just flies all over the screen. It's really, really hard. I eventually managed to get pretty good at Die Hard 2 after a lot of practice. I was able to get like very gentle touches on the stick, and you can get semi-accurate. This is impossible. I can't do it at all. The analog it absolutely refuses to let me do it. It's so hard. So I had to use the D-pad again. And again, the same issue, you know, the square and the X to pedal and shoot is absolutely rock hard. And then using the D-pad to move again is hard. But the problem is the very first level that you play, you go up some steps, you shoot a couple of guys from the bottom of the steps, you go up the steps, it goes into an animation, and then you've got to fire at some guys. And there's a guy on the right-hand side who pops up, and his head is like, there's the barrier, and there's his head just above the barrier. Now, with a light gun, it's very easy to take him down. I can do it quickly. Trying to use the D-pad is impossible. It took me so many attempts to get it right. And the only way I found that you can actually do it is to preempt knowing that he's going to come up from that area. And you shoot all the other guys quick, and you rapidly hold the square in the middle of the screen and move it to the right rapid, and he stands up for a couple of seconds and you can get him. If you don't do that and he drops down, he'll keep popping up, but he only sees the top of his head, and it becomes absolutely impossible to shoot the guy. And it drove me insane. I thought I'm never going to get any footage for this game because I can't do that part. And then last night I managed to nail him. So I shot some footage this morning, which you're seeing now. And yeah, it came out quite well in the end, I think. But I think, as you can probably see, I'm getting slightly better as well. I'm getting a bit more accurate. I'm still making a lot of misses, especially when there's a lot of guys on screen. But yeah, I don't advise it. Definitely use the G-Con 45 light gun. Makes all the difference in the world. And I got really good at this. For the first time the other day, I got right through to the end. Well, I assume it's the end. It's the boss fight at the end. I didn't get to him, unfortunately. I got nailed by some dude. But yeah, it was really, really fun. It's got some absolutely great level design as well. I really like this one. It's really bright as well, and the graphics look much better than the original version. Yeah, there's a really cool bit in an airport hangar as well, so I loved it. Great game. Highly recommend those two games. You know, the Time Crisis series is one of my favourite. I love my light gun games. So. Right, next one up is a sports title, but a good sports title, a fun one. That is Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX. So in the vein of obviously Tony Hawk. So we're on a BMX this time. Please excuse the dirt and grime on there. It's unfortunate, but there you go. Manual's nice though. But yeah, great game. I played it for the first time back in the day when it came out on the Dreamcast. So that's where my nostalgia lies. So slightly better well, probably a lot better graphics actually. But it works great on the PlayStation. It's really, really smooth. I'm finding it a little tough to get used to. It's not as easy as playing Tony Hawk. A skateboard seems to be a lot more adaptable to this type of game. BMX is really hard. I'm struggling to like line the bike properly and not fall on my ass, and I kept crashing a lot. So yeah, that wasn't fun. But I mean, yeah, it looks nice graphically. I mean, all you're seeing at the moment is just the single race, not single race, single event, whatever they call it. So I'm just running around the warehouse, just really getting used to the controls and it's the same as Tony Hawk. So just learning how to balance the bike and not crash so much. Unfortunately, there's only one rail that you can grind on as well, which is a bit of annoyance. I like a few grind rails just to like vary the gameplay up. But yeah, overall, Matt Hoffman is really, really fun. Definitely recommend it. As I say, the Dreamcast one is the one I grew up with, and that was absolutely incredible. That's an American exclusive, if I remember correctly, as well, because I had to pirate that at the time. Oh, what a shame. Right, next game, and the last game. Okay, unfortunately, short and sweet video. Do apologise, but, you know, this next part will take up most of this video. Right, last game is, and you might wonder why, but it is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yeah, with old Chris Tarrant on the back there. So, yeah, I've been watching a lot of Millionaire the last couple of months. So oh my God, and all the paperwork's gone, hang on. So I've been watching a lot of Millionaire on Challenge TV in the UK. It's on every night now at 10 o'clock, and they're running a lot of episodes I've never seen. So, you know, I'd never seen up until recently a person win the £1 million. So I finally got to see my first Millionaire, which was great. It's fantastic. And the game itself is actually really good for the PlayStation. I'm looking forward to getting the PS2 version because I watched it on YouTube, and there's a really bad version of Chris Tarrant in there, like a really wonky claymation PS2 graphic version. It looks hilarious. So I can't really say much about it. You know what Millionaire is. So instead of just talking about it, how about we actually play a game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Hello and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Your chance to win a virtual £1 million by simply answering 15 questions in a row correctly. So if you're ready, let's play.
So here we go, guys. We're going to play a game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And hopefully we're going to be very successful. I've only managed to get 32 grand so far, so we'll see how it goes. But play along with me. I'll read out all the questions, give you a couple of seconds to have a think, and then I'll try. Right, here we go. So, start game.
That's great.
Chris is quite talkative
Okay,
in
here's
this.
the first question, and it's not that difficult. How many of you want to play? Okay, you're going to play on your own. Okay, if you would, enter your name. Okie dokie. Right, you need instructions as to how to play.
I think I understand how this one works.
To be a
I've watched it enough times. Here we go, guys.
Right, here we go. You're 15 questions away from £1 million. And if you're ready to play, have a look at this for £100.
Okay, question number 1. Which phrase means 2 consecutive failed services in tennis? Is it A, double fault? Is it B, double decker? Is it C, double take? Or is it D, double bounce?
Take your time. You've still got all 3 lifelines. You've still got 50-50, phone a friend and ask the audience.
And he's hassling me already. I only just read the question. So, have you made your decision, guys? Right, so it's a double fault.
Are you happy with your answer?
Yes, I am, Chris.
Of course it is. You've got 100 quid.
Cheers.
Here's question 2. It's worth £200.
What do 16 ounces equal? A stone, a kilogram, a pound, or a dram? Well, that's a great one for me because I don't know. But a kilogram is...
Alright, take your time. You've still got all 3 lifelines. You've still got 50-50, phone a friend and ask the audience.
He's quite annoying, isn't he? A kilogram is 1,000 grams. Oh, Jesus Christ. How much is a stone? I can't remember how much a stone. Is that 12 pounds? Or is that not? I'm not sure. I actually don't know what 16 ounces equals. A dram's to do with alcohol, not a liquid. I don't exactly know how you measure that, so I don't think it's that one. I mean, it could be. I'll have to ask the audience. I can't believe I'm asking the audience at 200 quid. This is embarrassing. Alright, go on then.
Okay, right, using up your lifeline. Ask the audience. All vote now.
Oh,
They're all
okay, there you
confident
go.
it's C. They think C is the right answer. So it's up to you entirely. What do you...
I think we'll go with that, Chris. It's 97%, for Christ's sake. Oh, how annoying. I haven't had to do this before. So that'll be a pound, so I'll go with that then.
Final answer?
Yep.
It's correct. You've got 200 quid. You're doing well. You're just 13 questions away from £1 million. Look at this for £300.
Which bird is traditionally associated with wisdom? Is it A, bustard, B, turkey,
Take your time
C,
and remember
emu.
you've still got 2
Shut up,
lifelines.
Chris.
You've got 50-50 and you've got
or
phone
D,
a
an owl? Well, I think we all know that one, don't we? So that's an owl.
You're saying D. Okay. You happy to go orange?
Yeah.
You've got £300. Right, question 4 of 15 coming up. You're doing fine. Take your time, have a look at this for £500.
In which of these sports is the equipment commonly referred to as tackle? Is it golf?
Take your time and remember
Fishing.
you've still got 2 lifelines. You've got 50-50 and you've got phone a friend.
Cricket or motor racing? It's very annoying the way he keeps interjecting like that. So I think we know this one is pretty straightforward. It's fishing.
Are you sure you want to play this? You're right, you've got £500. You've still got 2 lifelines, 50-50 and phone a friend. Okay, have a look. You're just 1 question away from your first milestone. It's for a guaranteed £1,000. Here it comes.
Okay, veal is the flesh of which young animal? Calf, lamb, duckling or piglet? Is it calf or is it lamb? I think it's calf.
Just be aware this is the last point at which you could go away with absolutely nothing, so take as long as you need.
Yeah, I'm not using a life on this, I think it's calf.
Are you happy with that? Well done, you just guaranteed yourself £1,000.
Here we go.
That's £1,000 in the bag guaranteed, but let's try and double that with the next question. You might as well play this. You've got nothing to lose. You're guaranteed £1,000. This one is for £2,000.
Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Now it gets serious. For £2,000, who plays Doc Cotton in EastEnders? So for any people that are outside the UK, that's one of the biggest soaps in our country. And everyone in the UK will know this, it's very easy. So is it April Black, is it June Brown, is it May White, or is it Augusta Green?
Remember, you've still got two
June Brown.
Got
I'll just shut Chris up because you'll just keep going on.
B? Are you happy with that answer?
Hell yeah.
You had £1,000 guaranteed. You've now got £2,000. You are now just 9 questions away from £1 million and starting to look at some of the bigger jumps. But remember, the drops are pretty steep as well. Take a look at this for £4,000.
Right, okay. On which continent are the Atlas Mountains? Asia, Africa, Europe or North America? I think it's Africa. I'm not 100%. I think it's Africa. I'm
Take your time and remember you've still got 2 lifelines. You've got 50-50.
Phone a friend.
You want to use your phone a friend
These are tougher questions this time, man.
Let's get them on the line now, but you don't have to take the answer they give.
Hello?
Hello, Sarah. This is Chris Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Hi, Chris.
Your friend badly needs your help. We need the correct answer to a £4,000 question.
No problem, Chris.
Now, here comes the question, Sarah. Choose the right answer for your friend.
Come on, Sarah, don't screw me over.
I think that they are in Africa. In fact, I'm positive they are
So
in
am I.
Africa.
I should have gone with it, shouldn't
Sarah, thank you very much. Thanks for your help. Well, there you go. Now, Sarah,
I'm just going to go for it.
final answer?
Fingers crossed.
It's the right answer. You've got £4,000.
I knew I shouldn't have doubted myself on that one. It's not good using 2 lifelines and being stuck with a 50-50 at this point. But that's how the game goes. Sometimes you fly, sometimes you don't.
The next question takes you past
Come on,
the
let's get to
halfway
32 without using the
15 correct
50-50.
answers you need for £1 million. Good luck. Here it comes for £8,000.
Come on, give me a good one. Okay, which of these is a form filled out? Which of these is a form filled out for the inland revenue? Oh, okay. Tax code, tax rebate, tax return, tax haven. That'll be a tax return, won't it?
Okay, you're going for C. Are you happy?
Yeah.
You had £4,000. You
I
could have
don't know
walked
who
away.
says that.
You didn't. You've now got £8,000.
I hate that. You always makes you feel like you're going to lose money. Come on, 2 more questions and we're in the safety zone with the 32,000.
You'll win £16,000.
We get a free shot at 64 and I really don't use that 50-50 yet.
It's number 9 of 50.
Not that it's really going to help me, I
Take a
suppose.
look at it. Here it comes.
Okay, what type of creature is a mandrill? Antelope, snake, monkey, duck. Okay guys, give you a couple of seconds, make your decision. Okay, have you made your choice? So I'm pretty certain a mandrill is a monkey.
Okay, you're going for C. Are you happy? You had £8,000. You didn't have to play. You did. It was the right answer. You just won £16,000.
Here we go. Come on.
You've still got your 50-50 lifeline if you want to use it. So you've now got £16,000. Now this next question is worth £32,000. If you get it right, you're guaranteed to leave with at least that amount of money. But if you get it wrong, you drop 15 of the £16,000 you've got at this moment. You don't have to play this question, but it's worth £32,000 guaranteed. Take your time, here it comes.
Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay, what is China's most populous city? Is it Beijing? I know you pronounce that Xi'an, Shanghai, Nanjing. I'm going to have to 50-50 that one. I would assume it's Beijing. Xi'an and Nanjing, I don't know anything about. I mean, Shanghai and Beijing are the most famous. It's got to be Beijing, isn't it? I mean, Beijing's the capital, so it's got to be chock-a-block.
But if you do give me a correct answer, you are guaranteed to walk away with at least £32,000.
Thanks, Chris. Right, well, 50-50, and it'll probably give me Beijing and Shanghai just to piss me off now.
Okay, you want to go 50-50? Use your lifeline. Computer, take away 2 wrong answers, please, leaving the right answer and the one remaining wrong answer.
Oh, I knew it was going to do that.
So, is it A
just like
or
the show.
C?
What do you reckon, guys? Beijing or Shanghai? It can't be Shanghai. It's got to be Beijing, isn't it? All right, we're just going to go for it and see what happens.
Are you absolutely sure?
50-50, Chris.
You had £16,000.
Oh, please be right.
You've just lost
son of a bitch.
£15,000. I'm sorry, but it's not the correct answer.
I can't believe that. Well, I'll remember that next time.
Right answer.
Gutted. So there you go, guys. Not so successful, unfortunately. First time I played the game, I got to 32 grand. Went for the 64, messed it up, and walked away with 32,000. Unfortunately, today, not so successful. I honestly would have thought that Beijing had the biggest population. I'm amazed that it's Shanghai. So there you go. I've learned something today, and that's the important thing. Every day is a school day. So I'll chalk that one up. And then next time it comes up in a quiz, I'll be aware. I watch a lot of quiz programs, so I'm usually pretty good at retaining information. But yeah, that one's escaped me. Real shame. But I hope you enjoyed watching me play anyway. I hope you had a bit of fun. I hope you played along as well. And let me know in the comments how far you got. Did you get the £32,000 question right? Did you go for Shanghai? So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. There will be more PlayStation games coming in 2024. We're building up the collection slowly but surely and posting new pickup videos as and when. And, you know, maybe at the end of 2024, I'll have a good enough amount of games that I can do a PlayStation collection video for you as well. And if you want to see any gameplays as well, let me know and I'll do those down the line. But thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.